Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Jedi Survivor for what is livestream number 12, as we're still continuing Cal Kestis' journey through the galaxy to discover everything the game has to offer. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back this morning for 3 hours, 3.5 hours in fact, as we continue to look around the game, see everything the game has to offer, and hopefully obtain that platinum trophy somewhere down the line. Today we're still going to be on Jedha. We went to Jedha yesterday after completing the bounty on the Shattered Moon, and the plan is to continue on with Jedha today. There's lots of little places we haven't been to on Jedha, things we haven't seen and done, and I kind of want to discover them and just figure out what we've missed, try and find some more bounties as we go. We could go back to Kobo and get a bounty location ourselves, but I'm actually enjoying finding them randomly as we travel around. Plus we're still trying to find some of the things we need cosmetic wise to be able to complete some trophies. We're still looking for the bandana. That will enable us to do one of the trophies, so until we get that we can't complete that trophy. But that is the plan for this morning. For the next 3.5 hours is just explore, see everything the game has added to the game itself, and see, you know, what these little secrets the developers have put in for people to find. That's the plan. Right, bear me while I struggle to type and talk as I do a quick tweet, and then we shall crack on. I'm really enjoying seeing some of the things we didn't manage to see in the main story. That's always the thing, when you focus on the main story you do miss things, and we do explore a lot, but even so there's things we didn't see because we were never pushed to go in them certain directions. That's the thing. We found quite a bit yesterday, and I'm sure we've got quite a bit more to see today. We shall see what happens. Thank you to those that have seen the little short I did yesterday of us actually finally doing that force tear. I think we took about 40 minutes to do the force tear, and yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was fun, but we managed to persevere and get it done. I wasn't expecting to take 40 minutes, to be fair, but we did it. So I did a little short of my reaction at the end because it was such a relief. I'm hoping we don't have many more like that, but I've got a bad feeling there is going to be more. That's the downside. So we are 78% done with 34.7 hours. Trophy-wise, we are, let me just double check. We are 54% done on trophies. The actual trophies we need are general ones. Some of them are Director Companion. We know that might be a New Game Plus thing. Living Legendary Adversaries. Perfectly timed precision releases. We need to work on that. Slam 5 enemies with slam and things like that. A lot of the cosmetic trophies we can get done very quickly. As I say, we need this bandana. For one of them, we need to train whilst wearing a bandana. I think it's a nod to Cobra Kai. But yesterday we managed to explore. We did a couple of puzzles here. We also explored quite a few places. The one thing we did get stuck on a little bit is not over there. Where did we get stuck? Over here. We can't figure out how to get to that chest. It doesn't, as long as that chest doesn't have the bandana, it doesn't matter. But if it does, that's an issue. But yeah, that's the one place we couldn't figure out how to obtain. Was there. I don't know why. We are currently there. So there is something here to do. We're going to go this way to get a chest up there as well. There's a chest there. And then we've got this whole area. We've not even been this area before, so it's nice to have a look there. There is a trophy for going to the highest point, Harvest Ridge. I don't know where Harvest Ridge is, to be honest. But we've got to try and find that if we can as well. But we start as we mean to go on. There is something to scan just here then. I'm guessing it's the other side of that, to be fair. But yeah, we do need to try and get this Oh, there it is. It's just there. Sense Echo. We do need to try and do this precision release. Now, it involves using the dual lightsabers, holding triangle and releasing just as they attack. We've done that a few times. It's tricky to get right, to be fair, timing-wise.
The Force will guide us to our true purpose.
Jedha politics. Two anchorites give their perspective on the other cults and concluding best to keep to themselves and not become embroiled in the wider Jedha politics. Right, so from here, up here there is a chest to grab, which is over there by the looks of it. I'm ignoring the two ATs for the minute. Mainly because I've got no reason to kind of do anything with them. You not going to climb up there? There we go. That... Ah, so actually, no. We've got to get higher than this. It's that ledge there we need to get to get the chest that's up there. Can't see a climbable though. Okay. Let's have a check over here, see if there's a way up over here. Otherwise, I'm assuming we need to ride and jump on one of these. Because you can get a higher jump whilst riding.
Hang on, BD. Take it easy.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting up there from there, is there? Okay. Obviously, if we get too close, we'll have to deal with them ATs. Don't know how we're getting up there.
What do you think will happen to Jedha?
More conflict. More death. As long as the Empire remains.
Yeah, not too sure how we get that high. Can't see a climb point. Interesting. Somehow we've got to get up to there. Not too sure how. So we'll have to leave that for the minute. Now there is something this way. There should be something through here that we haven't been to either.
Who's back there? Jedha!
Your souls are forfeit.
Where am I being attacked from? I couldn't see who was attacking us. Right, we'll take an animal to ride there, I think. I don't know who Merrin's fighting. So there is something here we haven't seen, so we might as well have a look while we're here.
Here we go.
Right, there's the chest we saw. Once we get the bandana, at least we know that's kind of done. Right, Serenity, what's this do? Where does that take us? Ah, okay, so that takes us back over there. That's a shortcut to there. Okay. We did spend some time over there yesterday. The only thing we couldn't do is that unopened chest, to be fair. Okay, so the only thing we couldn't do is that bit there. There is another bit to go here, undiscovered area over here to have a look at. So that's where we should head next, I think. As I say, I don't really know where Harvest Ridge is. I don't think it's on Kobo, because everywhere we've looked on Kobo, it's not been there. So I've got a feeling it's on Jedha, but I don't know where. So that's why we're exploring all these little areas, just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure how we get high enough to get a chest. Maybe we use one of the birds to get across. I say birds. Dinosaurs, pterodactyls, whatever you want to call them. That could be it. We've got to go past these ATs to get where we're going next. That could be an issue. We may have to deal with these. Or we just keep riding. Just keep riding and hope for the best. There we go, we're through.
Slow down now.
I say this is all new. We've not been here before. Are they going to come after us or not? No.
There are most likely anchorites still hiding on Jedha.
Once Tanalor is ready, we'll come back for them.
So if we head to here,
they deserve a home.
And have a look what this is. If that's a mountain, maybe that's what we're looking for. In terms of Harvest Reach, potentially. So if we turn, I think it's this way. Look at the map. Yeah. Right, I can see some stormtroopers already, so we may as well get down. Okay. So there's a couple of things here by the looks of it. So I can see a few things to get different heights in different places. So we head to this way first. We've got to get up there, I think, for the first bit. Okay, what's this?
When our vision is clear and our values aligned, patience is key.
You know, Cordova considers Jedha's mysteries that relate to his own personal journey. Right, that's everything there then. So, these obviously want us to go this way, don't they? Oh, I actually missed the jump. I didn't make it. Didn't make the jump. That wasn't good. There we go. She takes care of it as always. Right, a couple more enemies down here.
Individual detected. Resolve adversary's locale.
I need a moment.
Integrity compromised.
We got us. We're trying to do this move we need to do, this precision release. I'll run out of force. That's the only thing we need. For the precision release, we do need force for it. How have you got us again? He's down. Right, precision release. Come and attack me. I need it to attack me. Merrin, stop. It's trying to get the time of this precision release right with no force, have I now? We'll finish it off. But yeah, the time of that precision release, we've done it a couple of times, but getting it perfect is tricky. Right, let's slice this open. Okay, wood as a weapon material. So still not what we needed. I'm guessing that doesn't do anything. Right. So the things we're looking for, Jedha, we're looking for the bandana, as we need that, but also we're looking for Harvest Ridge as well. That's why it's good to explore these areas we've not been to. Okay. There's another one. Oh, we can go up there as well. More stormtroopers coming in. It's another temple. We've dealt with a few of these temples so far, to be fair.
Okay, I got this.
We definitely sent Merrin more than 10 times, so we definitely are. If we do decide to go for platinum when everything's all said and done, we are going to need to do New Game Plus. I like the double team there. That was a cool double team. Right, what do we got here? I've got a feeling we've got to get a ball up here like before.
Purpose to these musings after all. Perhaps these trials are intended to reveal a hidden pattern beneath the sands of this barren
There is something going on because all these areas, when we release them, do kind of work together. So there is something to those. Master Gaver begins to glean the larger meaning of the ruins on Jedha. Yeah, so diligently explored. Yeah, there's definitely more to these. Right, we need to see where the ball is, because obviously the ball is needed to make this activate. That's a shortcut unlocked. Right, so somewhere around here will be a ball. It's down here that we need to make work. Let's have a look over here. So the ball comes up there. Until we've got it up, we can't activate the ring completely. Ah, there's a ball over there as well. One pot on its own there. Okay. So, again, this needs moving to make it a complete pattern. We've had this a few times, to be fair. So we need to get across and do what we've got to do there.
Careful. Danger nearby.
Take on these first. That's him down. That's him down. Right, ball. What happens when the ball moves? Okay, so that's wrong. Because we want the ball to go the upward passage, don't we? So we need to find... Ah, the ball over there is probably the one we need to do. So I guess that one over there needs doing. Okay. I don't know if I can affect the ball from that. I don't want to step off accidentally. How do I affect that ball? I can see it, but I can't affect it. I must be able to get closer, or the right angle potentially. But I'm guessing that ball will move that one across. Can I use the force in? Yeah, I can use the force in the air. Okay, this might be tricky. No. Just trying to get the ball to move. Can't use it that way. Can't get Merrin to do anything. Okay. That's the first time I've had to do one from such a great height, to be fair. Right, we need to figure out what's needed there. Let's go across. We know there's a droid over here we've got to deal with. Dealt with. Right. So we know the ball here can be moved, but obviously we've got to move that bit over there first. And to do that, we need to activate that ball. How do we get close enough to do that? That's the question.
BD, help please.
I wonder if we stand on that ledge. So that ledge up there. Can't make it to the ledge from there actually. So sure we made a shortcut back up, didn't we, for ourselves? We did do something. There's nothing here then, is there? No. I've got a feeling it's that ledge there is the place to pull that. Would be my guess. So let's get back up this way then. I don't. We did activate a shortcut, but I don't know exactly where we activated it, to be honest. So we'll climb back up. No! Don't fall down there. Ah. So easy to go wrong in the parkour on this. Need to have a look to where that activated shortcut was, because we could have just climbed straight up. I just didn't know where it was to do the climbing. Let's have a look where that actually leads down to. Oh, so it's actually that ledge there. Okay, that would have been a lot easier to do, wouldn't it? Now, I think to move this area then, I think we have to go here. Although from here, I don't think I can see that ball. How do we move it? That's the question. Don't quite know how I'm going to get close enough. Yeah, I can't get an angle on that to move it, can I? That's the downside. Trying to do it in the air to see if that would help. But I can't, yeah, I don't know how we do that. So obviously, we've got to, it's that ball over there we need to move to make that turn and go across. When that's across, we should better get the ball up to activate the ruin. How do we make that move? Because we can't get close enough, or the angle isn't right to actually make it move. That's the problem. Obviously this one, why would that one move that one down? That's the other thing. They are interesting ruins, some of these. Trying to figure out the best ways of doing things can be tricky. Now we know this one doesn't do it. Does it? This one, does this one do anything else? We know that moves that down. That's it. It just moves it down. Okay. Just wanted to see if it did anything else whilst moving it down. That's the thing. So how do we get to that one? It is showing up as blue, but it's just not. We can't activate it. What about... Cannot get that ball to activate. It's definitely to do with what angle we're standing at, surely. But it's a tricky one. I think it's obvious. It's something I'm doing wrong. It's just knowing what our positioning needs to be. Can't go any further. It is glowing blue, so we're able to move it. Just not the way we want it to go at the minute. Don't fall off. That's what I was afraid of. I've kind of sunk into the floor there. So you can see I'm affecting it because the movement's there. You can see the gust of when I'm moving it, to be honest. So we are affecting it, just not in the right way. Might be something really simple that I'm not seeing. I feel like I'm missing something really simple, but I don't know what it is. Dennis, good morning. How are you? Some people don't get something. What did you do, Dennis? What did you do? don't fall off. Ah, fell off. Okay. I'm not sure what I've got to do here. This is really annoying me. What can we do to make that activate? We've tried everything in terms of pushing and pulling. I don't know really how else we can do this. It just seems too high. That's the issue. This just seems too high for us to do. Come on, Dennis, what did you do? I think maybe we do need to do it in the air, but I was trying to do it and couldn't make it work. I wonder if there's something else we need to do first. Because we know that ball there, what I'm thinking that I may need to do it in the air. This ball over here moves backwards and makes that ball that we need to send up go down. But why does it do that? There must be a reason for that to happen. So do we need to push that ball across? Will there be something there that moves that makes that bit a bit easier maybe? Well, let's find out. We can get across here in time. Ah! So we were right. That is what we've got to do. Wow, okay. I didn't know. That's what we've got to do. I did wonder why it would move down when it made no sense. Now it makes more sense. So we need to get all three balls moved very quick succession, it would seem. This could be tricky. Guy commented Aloy was so good in Genshin. I commented, oh my god, if you didn't say, I wouldn't know. Right. And what happened after that, Dennis? Because obviously something happened after that. Okay, let's see what happens over here. So we're going to pull this ball back. Is it timed? Okay, so we have a certain amount of time to make this work. This is going to be tricky, you know. So we need to do this in the right order to make this happen. So we need to push that ball back there, but we need to wait until that's down. Once that's down, we need to wait for it to go up. And once it's up, we've got to do that one as well. I don't know what that means, Dennis. It's just a bunch of letters. Okay. So I think that one over there is last. No, that one's there. That one's first. Then down there. And then quickly up here. Okay, well, let's see what happens. This could become tricky, but let's see if we can manage it. Oh wow, my ledge is already gone. Yeah, okay. That's tricky. Yeah, that is very quick. So, that tells me we need to do that big ledge first. I think we've got to do that one first then. Others are just people who know Tsushima, let's put it that way. Sarcasm is one of those things. Personally, I wouldn't be sarcastic to someone's comment because I just think that's going to wind people up the wrong way. Okay, so we move this one first, which moves that across. Then over there to move that one. Then over here to move this one. Then over there to move that one. How's the timing? We've missed it already, haven't we? Okay, yeah, so that didn't work. Wow, this time is going to be tricky. Yeah, I think being sarcastic to people in chat is just a recipe for disaster. Plus, all it's going to do is give you a bad reputation as well. I think it's better to be sincere where possible. Okay. It's definitely this one first. Or is it this one first? No, I think it's this one first, over there, to pull that down. I think it's this one first, to get that to come down, up there to do that, down there to do that, back across. Up, down. Oh, we've done it! We've done it! Thank God for that. That is done. Ah, that took a lot of time, but we did it. I say a lot of time, it didn't take that long. Not compared to yesterday's forced tear, to be fair. That is another one done. There is definitely something to these.
They are pointing towards a temple in the desert center.
They're pointing to a temple in the desert center. I think that's something we have to go and see then, aren't we? Let's go and grab this first. What are all three pointing to? Because they're pointing to something. New perk slot acquired. Nice, we're getting there with the perks. We are obtaining more perk slots. So where is this temple they're pointing to? So that's going that way. Is that the temple they're pointing to? Just trying to see where the others are. One there. One there. It's pointing to there, isn't it? So I think that's where we've got to go next. It's over here. There's that's the temple one. I think that's where we're going to need to head to next. So it's straight ahead over there. That's where we're going. Let's go and see what we find. I'd say I'm hoping we can find this Harvest Reach, which is the point we need.
Just what I needed.
For a trophy. I'm gonna tell me I can't get up behind him. Not overly worried about the ATs. They don't really need to. We don't need to be involved with them. Okay, I think that's the temple there, and we've got to get up to it by the looks of things. I think that's the way down eventually over there by the looks of things.
They're not paying me enough for this.
So, what is the way up?
Worse.
Ah, we can go up that way, in fact. Let's go that way. According to that, there was a way up this way. So what did you apologise, Dennis, in the end, or just leave it as it was? There's something there, isn't there? That's to hold a button. Okay, we've got to keep an eye out for a button, because that's to hold one. So is that, though, to be fair. There's a few of those. Maybe they're not all for holding. It's definitely a significant area, isn't it? There's a reason this is here. Okay. We've got to find our way in. We're not getting up there.
Guard up. I'm with you, Cal.
Okay. Just got to find our way into the temple, I think, essentially. So that goes back across that way if we wanted to. There's a wall here. Okay. So, from doing all three, Wayfinder's Tomb. What do we got? Obviously there's something that way. Let's hold off there for a minute. These balls I think we need to move down, and I think that's going to open, isn't it? Kind of makes sense in my eyes. There is something here to scan, but I don't know if it's up top or down below. I think it's down below. Yeah, I think it's down below. Okay, so let's move the balls. I know, what do you want to see? You want to scan something?
I will not live to see all the
Cordova's travels on Jedha. Eno Cordova reflects on his journey and trusts others to carry on his zeal for exploration.
But it comforts me to know that you might continue this path in my stead. For Jedha is but a constellation in a whole galaxy of secrets.
Okay, that ball doesn't move. This one. No. I thought the balls would move and that would allow us to go in. But the balls don't move. Tells me we're missing something still. It does say that's an opening. Oh, we just had to stand on it. I thought the balls were the actual way of opening it, but no, we just need to stand on it. Right,
Need to open this. Nice.
Map upgrade treasures. Unfound relics, shards, scrolls and data discs are now shown on the holo map. Oh, nice. So the map has now been updated. Everything we've not picked up, shards and stuff like that, will now show up. Oh, that is cool. That's one of the things we've been waiting for, especially when pyrite shards. That's going to make a massive difference. We've got a chest here as well. Oh, this was a brilliant thing to do. We did this by doing the 3 temples, and then once all 3 temples are lined up, we can access this. Eno Cordova's lightsaber as well, we've now obtained that. Right, what do we got here? Sense Echo.
A map. What greater knowledge can one bestow than to help those that follow find their way? My journey is nearly at its end. When I look back, I see suffering, sadness, yes, but also joy and friendship. And so I return to my apprentice side with no regrets.
The final lesson. Eno Cordova reaches the end of his journey, musing on what he has seen, and he hopes for the future. Okay. There is a scannable there, and there's something there as well. Go into that, and then there's something over there. It's when we find loads of things we haven't seen previously, because we obviously didn't know they were here. I think that's everything underneath here, though. I don't think there's anything else. Just double check. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. That's quite a cool find, though, especially now. That's going to make a big difference in terms of finding things on different maps, especially on a Kobo where we need the pyrite shards. That will make a massive difference. Right. Well, one of the things we need to pick up is over here. It's on the end there. So we'll go there first, I think. What is it? So these could be skill points, these could be perk slots as well. We don't know how many perk slots there are in total, to be fair. That's a skill point. Okay, there is another one. Oh, there's another one nearby. I think there's another one below us here. Yeah, there's one below us. There's also one over there that we didn't see when we was over there a minute ago. Then we need to go and get that one. Oh, wow. It's kind of added a lot more things. We were just over there as well. We missed something over there somehow. Yeah, we lost that one. Obviously, because we don't know exactly what they are, we do need to really try and get them if we can. That's the thing. This one over here, though, is over there. So I'm just trying to see where it is over there. Can't see it from here, annoyingly. I can now see it now. Right. It is here somewhere. So it's down on the next platform. Not that I can see it. Unless there's a little opening somewhere. I can't see this one. It's all well and good having a map to say where things are. Sometimes. Even having a map to say where they are doesn't always help, does it? I missed a little entrance to something. Hang on. There's something. Or does that just lead us back up? Yeah, no, that wasn't what I was hoping for. Hoping for a little like underground entrance or something, but it's not there. I don't think we need all of these, but I just want to know what they are. Especially if they give us perk slots. Because perk slots are something we need. But for the life of me, I cannot see that one. Okay, it's there. Which means I just walk straight past it according to that. There's nothing here. No matter what that says, there is nothing here. Right, okay. I want to quickly go for this one then, as it's nearby. That's just the other side of that, to be fair. I'm trying to avoid the AT just because we don't need to fight it, to be honest. Because there is a skill point, there is a trophy for using all your perk slots. I'm guessing you can get more than what we have. That's why I'm going to try and get these, just so we get enough perk slots, essentially. Because I don't know what the maximum perk slots is. We need them. I think we need to get onto that, don't we? Yeah, we need to get onto that next platform. I can't call an animal, can I? Ah. I can now. Where are you? I think we need an animal to get the jump up there, maybe. Come on. Yeah, I can't get up there and jumping normally. I've got a feeling we're on the back of one of the creatures. There we go. We can probably make that jump.
I think it likes us.
That's cute.
Didn't make that jump there. Try that again, shall we?
Steady, steady.
No. We're about to have to fight two ATs. two ATs together, this is going to be tricky. I know Merrin's doing her bit. Slam doesn't obviously work. A little bit of a stun there, not major.
Over here.
Right, trying to go out the way, out the view of one. You can stay out of the other one's view for a little bit.
Right here, bud.
One is nearly down, that's the thing. Just trying to stay out of its view. Come on, one's down. One is down indeed. No, I was being too close for too long there. Trying to send that back at it. Come on. Down. So he's going to find the pilot. Once I get out of it, I'm kind of... There we go. Pilot's down. Wasn't the cleanest fight, but at least we did it. Right, we need to figure out how to get onto there. That's the next step. Maybe round from the other side, to be fair. Have a look. Is it shorter down this way?
Whoa. Here we go.
No, I'm not getting up there from there, am I?
That's a good spammer.
Okay. Well, can you jump on there, Spammel? Trying to direct these things is a pain in the butt. So we know we can jump higher with a Spammel. But you can't, it's not that high. Nearly there. It's nearly where the height we need to be fair. Okay. We're not getting that from there. I don't want to spend ages trying to do it as a droid here. Droid's down. Oh, what do you want to scan, BD1?
Nice job.
Viper probe droid. So this is one of the droids we were missing in their scans. Highly agile, use range attacks for force powers to manage their movement. Look for opportunities throwing grenades against them. The Imperial Viper probe droid is a variation of the standard Imperial probe droid. They're still deployed on reconnaissance and intelligence missions, and equipped with a relevant suite of data gathering apparatus. A Viper droid is also programmed to aggressively defend itself when attacked. Firing rate has been improved and the outer casing reinforced. Notably, the droid is also equipped with concussion grenade launchers, ensuring that it presents a deadly challenge to any attempting to stop it. Right. If we head back up here, I wonder if we can get to where we need to go from up there. We've got to go the other way as well. So if we go across this way, use this to get across there. I don't like, especially now we know where things are on the map, I don't like leaving things if we can avoid it. Right, there's something to pick up below us here. I think that's too big of a drop. But we're all good. Right. There we go. Only a scroll, but it's better than nothing. Right, from here, there is something there, but I could not see it for the life of me. I know there's something back over here as well. I think we'll quickly head back over there, because we can get up pretty quickly there. Then we'll want to come back. There's something there. There's something to scan. Chest over there is definitely a priority. And then I suppose up here, although we've done everything inside Sanctuary Temple, that's the Singing Ruins. Like I said, we don't need all of the unobtained treasures. We don't have to get them all. Pyrite is the important one, because we need that in Kobo. For Jedha, it's not that important, I don't think. Unless the bandana's in the shop, then it might be important, to be fair. Do you know what? Let's head back up, grab that chest there. I think that's a good one to do. I probably might even go grab the Echo first. Grab the chest, scan, meditation point, and then we need to decide where we're heading next. Like I say, we need to figure out where Harvest reaches as well. That's the other thing, because we're not too sure where Harvest reaches, and we need that to actually complete a trophy. We have to get to the highest point. But it's knowing where that location is the problem. So yeah, that's one. There's three. I've seen those, all three of those together. Look at those. I've never seen three in one place. That's mad. Yeah, I've not seen three of them walking around together. I don't really want to take all three on if I can avoid it either. That's a fight and a half I don't really want, but I don't think we've got much choice. We may not have a choice with that, to be fair. I'm just holding off. Let them walk away if they can. Otherwise, we're going to fight all three. And I can't say that's what I really want to do at this point. They've gone. Where have they gone? They're ahead, so right, we can get down now, I think. Right, as I say, we're going to go back to the temple, but the other way around. I'm trying to avoid those if we can. But yeah, Harvest Reach, I'm guessing it's on Jedha because I can't find it on Kobo. But I am guessing it's on Jedha. And we don't need all the scannables either. There's only certain things you actually need. And yes, 100% clear everything would be amazing. But we've got to try and work towards the trophies where possible. So because of that, I don't think trying to spend our time collecting a few trinkets is going to really help us. I'm trying to manage my time better by not going after everything. Unless we're near something, it's a different story, isn't it? Right, we're going to go across this left. That's the chest. We're still open for this bandana. Unless the bandana is in a shop that we've just not seen yet. So I'm guessing that's that one. That to that one. And then the chest is what we need. We'll use that to go to meditation point, and then we've got to think where we're heading next. Please be bandana. Oh, emitted detachment. Okay. So we're going over there to grab the meditation point. There we go.
Let's stop here.
We haven't got enough skill points to actually do anything, I don't think. So we'll just we'll have a look at perk slots actually. So we've got one slot available. We've got 8 now. I don't think we've got anything we can put in it. They all cost too much. Yeah. There we go. It does mean all enemies are back now. Right, let's plan on where we want to go next.
All set.
Oh, before we do that, there is something to scan nearby. Since we're next to it, it makes sense to do it. That's over this way. Sense Echo. There we go. Thanks for the like, but much appreciated.
I have. They gave me water and a warning. Beware the central Isopters, for they trade only in death.
A warning. Pilgrims give their perspective on the cults of Jedha. Well, at least we managed to solve the puzzle of all the different temples that we put together to make the one in the centre there work. That's always a bonus. Right. Where do we head next on Jedha? Now we've got the well, no, treasures to show up, shall we say. We've got to figure out where we need to go. As I say, we still need to find where Harvest Reach is. And the problem is, nothing is coming up with that name. If it did, that would be brilliant, but it's not, annoyingly. So there is a couple of things there. Other than that, that's all done. There's nothing to do there. So I don't think that's Harvest Reach, because we've been everywhere there. Singing Ruins is 100%, so it can't be there. It's going to be somewhere that's not 100%, I would say. But I'm guessing it's high up. I'm trying to compare height with other things. Force Tail, the monastery. See, that's all explored, so it's not that. That's only 78% explored. It's got to be here, surely. Path of Persistence is done. I am wondering if it's there. Otherwise, there's no levels to this in that respect. Don't really know. We spent a lot of time there yesterday. Part of me thinks we should head on that path. Though there doesn't look as much there is something, I would say. I don't know how we get to it, to be fair. Oh, it's actually this path here, isn't it? Hang on. So that actually goes all the way around. So I wonder if it's there. Could that be Harvest Reach up here? That's the thing. So to get there, we need to come out of the base there. So if we now fast travel back to base, we can see what's in the shop while we're there as well. You use the lift to go up. There is a chest we've missed there. I think that was one actually we couldn't get to activate. Head to the shop, check there if there's anything there, if there's bandanas in there. Head up the lift, come out this way, and then have a look this way. As I say, Harvest Reach is what we're looking for. And any bounty hunters as well. Otherwise, we head back to Kobo and get a bounty hunter to show up that way. So, if we head back to base, I'm guessing there is no Harvest Reach on here, but then if we've not been there, we won't get a fast travel, will we? No. Okay, let's go there because I know there's 2 boxes there to pick up. But yeah, Harvest Reach is my confusion at this point. I just don't know where it is. Okay, so here, we need to get higher up here. There is a lift as well, if I can see the lift. Once we've got the bandana, we need to train with the bandana. Can we call the lift? But yeah, until we have the bandana, we can't put it on, which means we can't do that trophy. Went in too early. So there should be a chest here, there should be something to listen to as well. So the chest is through here by the looks of things. There it is. Emitter. I'm guessing there's nothing else in there. Just really dark for some reason. Right, so if we quickly run round, there's a Sense Echo or something on the other side. And then we'll head to the shop just to see what they've got. We've got lots of scrolls now, so we can use those in the shop any time. I'm looking forward to going back to Kobo now. Now we can see the treasures. Pyrite shards would be a lot easier to find. And we need 90 of those to complete that. that'll make that
Brothers,
easier.
sisters, we have a most honored guest. The wise one who instructed Master Junda. Come, Master Cordova. You must be wary from your travels. I will show you the way.
Okay. That's that one done. I'm probably too high just to jump down, aren't I? Let's go back to the lift. I was considering just jumping, but I think I'm probably too high. Lift, where are you? We'll head down the lift, then we'll go and see the Anchorite sister, and then we will be going up this way, I think. Okay, is there anything else we've missed? The chest in there, we failed to find the way to access it previously. So that's something we've got to figure out at some point. We couldn't see the way to use BD1 to shoot the electric at it. That was the problem. Yeah, we did look quite a while, we just couldn't find how to do it. So let's head to the Anchorite sister. I want to see what she's got in the shop. We've got lots of scrolls to look at, or to get rid of. Bandana's what we're aiming to find. I don't know if we have to buy it, or it's somewhere else. Now, there is, because we can now see the treasures, there is treasures around here somewhere, or there is one anyway. Where is that in relation to the shop? Above. It's that platform there, isn't it? There we go. And there it is.
You better get
scroll.
this back to the
28
archive.
of those. I don't know what she's actually has for us in the shop. Let's speak to her quickly first.
Yes,
I don't know what to say.
I don't either.
Will you leave?
No. I will protect what remains.
I'm so sorry.
Ever it passes, Cal.
Ever it passes.
Okay, let's see what she sells.
Not a bad selection.
Not clothing, annoyingly. How much do we need for all of it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 35, 38, 42, 46. So we need 50 scrolls for all of it. You don't need to get all of it, to be fair. That doesn't actually affect anything. I just wondered how much we needed to do to have in total. Right, the plan was to take this out here to go that pathway we hadn't seen, to see what's actually there. As it says, we haven't fully done it. We need to call the lift down, don't we? Okay, we might find there's nothing here, but at least we're looking. And then it's a case of just trying to find this Harvest Ridge. Right, so we come out of here, we want to be heading right, but it's this way we're looking at. We may find it won't let us out, I don't know. What door do we want? This one over here. The right way? Yeah. I think this is where we went racing on the bikes when we was chasing Bode, wasn't it? Okay, so I don't think we can go out that way then. Can't borrow a bike, no. So we can't actually go out that way. But at least we know that now. So we'll get to another meditation point and try and decide where we're heading. As I say, Harvest Ridge is kind of our focus, but it's trying to get there. It's not just finding it though, it's trying to figure out where it is, to be honest. I don't know if I'm not seeing it on the map, if it is on the map and I've just not noticed it, I'm not sure. The map is quite big, isn't it? That's the thing, it's trying to work out the best place for it, or where it would be. There's nothing as called Harvest Ridge that I can see. That's the problem. I can't actually see anywhere that's called Harvest Ridge. Right, where are we now? We're there, aren't we? We were just here. That was the temple we've been to recently. Trying to also see where we haven't been. That's the other thing. See, that's not been done there. There's a couple of things to collect there. This little area here as well. I can't see that being it, surely. So that's the average flats. That was where we were a minute ago with the thing, wasn't it? That over there as well. I'm confused at where it is. That's the problem. If we could figure out where Harvest Ridge was, at least that's the job done. But it's figuring out where that is my issue. Let me check trophies. I'm pretty sure it's... I wonder if I've got the wrong name is my concern now, but I don't think I have. We still need to do the move with the dual blades as well. Legendary adversaries, still need to beat all those. Although there's no rumors here now. That's the other thing. Slam 5 enemies. Jedi chambers. There must be a Jedi chamber on Jedha then. We haven't found. Highest point of Harvest Ridge. That is correct. Highest point on Harvest Ridge. We're still missing some perks. I'm guessing that 10, 12 maybe. Mysterious Stranger. A lot of things we can't do about certain things. To scan every enemy, I'm assuming the bounties will help with that. Doma's merchandise, although that will make life a little bit easier now, Doma's merchandise. Okay. There isn't actually... So that's the Anchorite base. I'm just going to check I haven't missed it, but I'm sure I've not seen the name of the fast travel point. If I find it on there, it's going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Right, it's not there. What's this one called? Desert Ridge. So that's Desert Ridge. So where is Harvest Ridge? Although to be fair, the actual fast travel points don't show up, we're not explored anywhere. So the only place we've not been is a little area there, which doesn't look that high, here, and here. Everywhere else we've been at some point. So does that mean... Very Refuge, Sepulture. I've got a feeling it's over here. I think it's one of these two. Let's go to the Anchorite base. I've got a feeling it's been right in front of us the whole time. Potentially.
Yeah. Focused.
Good.
Okay, so from here, there's a bit here to the left I want to look at. Supposedly there is a way up there. Because we haven't been up there according to that. There's a way up there from there supposedly. Can I make it that jump? I don't know if I can get up there to be fair. no way I'm getting up there, is there? Ah, maybe we can get this way. I know there's a treasure there. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more thinking this could be where we've not managed to get to.
Enemies up ahead.
Where are you seeing enemies? I still wonder what these little robots do. Still feel there's something more to those. Right, there is a treasure here. Somewhere. According to that, there is treasure. Exactly where we're standing. Nothing there though. I wonder if some of these treasures need digging up. So these creatures here, we scare them every time we come. Every time. I wonder if we do need him to be digging in that specific spot. Because he'll dig there in a second, hopefully. And supposedly, there is a treasure there. But the treasure, I can't see a treasure here, although it says there is one. Makes no sense, does it? Right. So my thinking is, the only other places we've not really been is over here. It says get to the highest point of Harvest Ridge. It's got to be one of these, surely. I can't see another place it could be. Just based on the fact that we haven't been there. That's more my thinking.
You're pretty tall, aren't you, friend?
I heard Kata singing to herself.
How'd she sound?
Sad. It brought me back to Dathomir, when I was alone.
Good
Okay.
job.
So as I say, I don't think we've been here. So I think that we're kind of on the right path, hopefully. I think I've got to get to there, don't I? I think. Yeah, none of this, we haven't been to any of this, so that's why I'm thinking this may be Harvest Ridge, but I could be wrong as well. Okay, I know there's a climb point there, so I'm guessing that's where we're heading. No. Kind of went wrong there. There's definitely something here. The fact there's a climb puzzle to get up. Okay. What else have we got here? So, there's something the other side, isn't there? Did we miss something there? There is definitely... How is there that there? Supposedly there's a collect... Oh, there's a scroll down there. But I think if I drop down for the scroll, I don't know if I'm getting back up again, to be fair. But yes, there is a scroll down there. How am I getting from... So that looks like we could have climbed and gone across there. That's what that looks like. I don't know if the scroll's worth grabbing, to be honest. Did I go wrong here then? I think I've gone wrong in terms of where we are up here. If we go across... Let's grab that while we're here. Obviously we've got some of these treasures that's given us the perk slots. I'm hoping to unlock any more perk slots as we do these.
Good find, Cal.
Okay. That's where we've been already. We've already been up there and done that. There is a sense echo down there. Might be too far to drop down though, to be fair. Although there's a down point here, I think. Right, we'll grab the sense echo while we're here. And then we'll go back and try and... I think we missed something going up there.
But we must set out soon.
As you say, Master Junda. For what purpose is our journey?
The same as you have devoted your life to collect and preserve knowledge of the Jedi tradition.
Seer's journey. Seer crossed the Jedha desert with gold in mind. She believes that the Force will guide her. Right. Anything on the floor here? Yes. Straight ahead there should be something. Which is where he's digging. I definitely think them robots have something to do with some of the collectibles. Because where he is digging is exactly where this treasure should be. I don't know if we're meant to do something with him. Or just wait. Still digging.
Careful, there's danger nearby. Vengeance will be mine.
Yeah, these guys are in business, don't they? One down. Trying to get the rocket launchers down. They're down. I'm dead. He killed me. That's annoying. It killed me. Okay. We're actually the right side of where we wanted to be, though, to be fair. So here, we wanted to... That's where we died, so that's where we're going to head back to. But we wanted to be up here anyway. Let's see where I died, just over there. But yeah, I don't know if I'm right with Harvest Ridge. This may not be. All I know is that the trophy of reaching the highest point of Harvest Ridge. And looking at the places we've not been to, this makes the most sense. Now, it's not named Harvest Ridge. That's the concern. Luckily the enemies aren't here, so we can just run back and grab this. Job done. Right. Yeah, that treasure there, we saw the robot digging, but that was it. The robot is still digging, but there's no treasure there. So some of the treasures, the robot is digging exactly where the treasure is. Tells me there's something there that either we need to do, we need to wait, or there's something to it, I think. But I don't know. If this doesn't pop as Harvest Ridge, I don't know what will, to be fair. Okay, how did we get up here last time? There was a way up. It's a wall round here, isn't there? No. Okay, we're up. As I say, this could be... Once we get to the top, we'll know if we're right or not. If we're not right, I don't know. I'm going to have a think of where it could be. I think may after this head back to Kobo to get the next bounty showing up. Right, on this, there seems to be a kind of climb bit here. But I couldn't then see that. There's obviously a door there as well. So above us, that seems to be a climb bit, but I can't see one. There's no way he's going to climb across there. And obviously we're trying to get to there. Is essentially where we've got to try and get to. Unless we can jump from that ledge to that. That's quite a long way though, isn't it? I do think this is the right way. Yeah. There's nothing there. No, too far. So although that shows a white line that makes you think there's something there, there's a fine bit there, I don't think there is. So I think this bit is right. Okay. Can we make that glide across? That's my concern there. I don't know if we can. But that's essentially what we need to do. Well, actually, I've just seen there's a handhold there. There we go. Oh, actually, that has worked better than I expected. Made it.
Watch your step, Jedi.
Speak to the anchor,
What are
right?
you doing out here?
Waiting for a gap in the patrols. I'm taking the antiquities from this Wayhouse cache.
Taking them back to the archive?
No. To the Holy City. I'm going to sell them.
Sell them?
Did you see what happened to the archive? There's nothing left here. These relics should be worth enough credits to buy passage off-world.
Listen, if the Empire traces those relics to this region, they might suspect something.
And if they do, look around. The Empire's already here.
What about when they find out you're selling relics from an act? You will leave the relics here.
Oh, we've had to influence her to leave the relics here. Burden.
It's a long way to the Holy City. Those relics will only slow you down.
It's a long way to the Holy City. They'll only slow me down. I think I'd better leave it all here. Take the door codes. Do what you want with them. It doesn't matter to me.
All right. I'm sorry for what happened to your people.
They aren't my people anymore.
Perhaps that isn't your choice.
Right, what's inside? Please be a perk slot. No, skill point. Okay, well, this obviously isn't Harvest Ridge then. That can't be the highest point if that's all there is to here. Obviously we can fly down now. So I am still a little bit confused on where Harvest Ridge is. For the life of me, I can't figure it out. Yeah. That's part because we've done all that. So we've got a choice. We either keep trying to find this Harvest Ridge and hope we come across a bounty hunter, or we head back to Kobo and essentially have a bounty hunter find the location of a bounty hunter that way. I am thinking we go back to Kobo. It's kind of my thinking. Because that way we're guaranteed bounty hunter. We haven't got many bounty hunters left to do. That's the thing. Okay. I've just looked up Harvest Ridge because I want to see where it is. It's been annoying me all morning trying to figure out where this place is. You know what? We're in the wrong place. Harvest Ridge is actually not on Jedha. It's on Kobo. I didn't even see where, but it's on Kobo. So I think what we should do, we spent a lot of time yesterday exploring here. Then we head back to the Mantis, we go back to Kobo. Now we can find the Pyrite shards, means we can collect all the 90 Pyrite shards to buy everything in Doma's shop. I think that's something we should do. I don't know if it's worth grabbing over here quickly and just grabbing a few things. Because there's a chest there we couldn't get previously. Now we can get through a green door there. I wonder if it's worth heading over there. Whistling Drop. I think we should do Whistling Drop before we go back to Kobo. Obviously, the sooner we can get the bounties done, that's then complete. And I think that's something we've got to try and focus on. when it comes to trying to get the trophy thing, I tend to get lost and confused and start trying to do too many different things at once. Harvest Ridge has been my focus, but knowing now that I'm on the wrong place doesn't really help. Admittedly, I've still not seen the location. I just saw it's not where we are now. Right, so let's go to Whistling Drop. Mainly because there's a green door there that probably was a red door previously, and there's a chest behind it. So something we couldn't do previously. There's always a chance we bump into something whilst here. Right, so let's have a look what we're looking for. So around the corner from us. Yeah, so it's one of, so we would have come here early on and couldn't go through there because of that. K3 Vindicator, it's a grip. Is there anything else to quickly do whilst here? That's the question. There is a chest down there, isn't there? Where are we in relation? And then also, where's a fast travel point afterwards? If we're there, go across. We need to basically get down, don't we? I don't know how simple that is. I think let's just head back to the Mantis. I could be looking around for ages and not managing to achieve anything. I'd rather achieve something. We can quickly spend a skill point as well. We were doing the force moves previously. So let's try and get this confusion finished off. Successfully confusing the most resistant humanoid enemies, so now we can confuse most enemies. We've still got to try and do the double lightsaber move as well. That's tricky to get the timing right. I think that might be easier on Kobo, to be honest. Mainly because the enemies on Kobo aren't stormtroopers, they're Bedlam Raiders, and they're a bit easier to get your timing right on Bedlam Raiders. They're a little bit slower in that regard, I find anyway. And we haven't really achieved anything so far today, that's the annoying thing. We've obviously discovered things and done things, but we've not really achieved much.
You mean that?
Apart from flying her into a Coruscant dogfight and past half the Imperial fleet, oh, and then crashing her into an Outer Rim rock, you did okay.
You're never gonna let me forget that, are you?
Not in 1,000 Latero sunsets. No, not in 2,000.
There's also no rumors here anymore, so
we must find the remaining
that's
anchorites.
also the issue.
We will need them to make Tenelar our own.
I'll take a look. When should we contact the path?
Once Tenelar is secure. And we will need more compasses.
Without Cordova, that'll take
So we
some time.
don't have any more compasses.
Then you'd better get started.
So there's no rumors on the map. That's the other thing. We have cleared the rumors completely. Yes, there's still a few things to pick up. They're mainly scrolls. They're not needed for anything. At least, so I'm hoping on Jedha we'll actually get... on Kobo we'll actually be able to have some more things to do. What's on Coruscant that we haven't done? That's a good shout actually, because Coruscant may have bounty hunters. And we need bounty hunters because we haven't beat them all yet. There's no rumours on Coruscant. There is a few things to pick up though. We've not. I don't think. Have we been there since the start? I'm not sure if we have. Let's head to Coruscant because obviously there's a few things to do there. I think it's worth heading there. I've not been there since the main game ended.
Where to?
I'm hoping for bounty hunters to meet us there. That's my aim. If we look at bounty hunters, we've done 9 so far of 16. I'm trying to think of places we've not been that may just appear. We could go back to Kobo and get the location on the next one. But if we can find them naturally as well, that just speed things up a little bit. Especially when we've got other things to do there. So we'll head to Coruscant. We'll have a quick look around there. And then from there, we'll have a look where to head after that. we sit down, Grace? Come on, let me sit down. I'm waiting. There we go.
Time to land.
Yeah, we are going to need to do a bit of New Game Plus if we do want the platinum. We've got until next Thursday morning to try and get platinum done because we're doing Gollum on release at USA. We've got until next Thursday morning. We'll try and do precision release here as well if we can.
My magic has kept us safe for now. They will not detect us here.
Perfect.
I've never seen a city this big.
A lot of people live here, but it's dangerous.
They're hunting you, aren't they?
That's right.
You'll be okay.
So will you.
Thanks, Jedha. Right. What do we got here? So there's something straight away to over here. That we can see it. So we're still seeing these little robots. So we're meant to be getting treasures. And that robot is actually stood exactly where the treasure is. But a lot of times we're not being able to see, we can't find it there. That's the thing. Now we've got them all to show up on the map. It's brilliant. So how do I get that to get me the treasure? I can't do anything with it. It's dug down. So there's nothing there. There's no treasure there, and yet that says there should be. That's the bit I don't quite understand.
Remember your training.
Which training?
This crew is led by a Jedi. You must be in top form. This isn't the first time the ISB has tried to infiltrate Saw Gerrera's organization.
I was always your best asset during the Clone Wars.
We might also find a forced tear here, to be fair, as well. Double agent, so a little bit more on Bode's history and Bode trying to get close to Cal. Bode reports into Denvik prior to his first operation with Cal's crew, so this was the start of the game when we lost everyone but Bode. Denvik is unsure of Bode's ability to succeed, but others have failed, but Bode has confidence. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about the treasure, because this is where the treasure should be, exactly where we are, where the robot was digging. There's nothing there. That's weird, isn't it? Not sure why that appears. Okay, so what do we got? So we have to ignore that one. We'll head round. There's one there. There's a door we need to activate using BD1. I'm hoping we find a forced tear here. I'm also hoping we come across bounty hunters. Because they're the two things we kind of want to do if we can. There will be stormtroopers here as well.
Hey, come here! Someone else get up here!
Right, take a shield. Right, we need... Ah, I'm falling off. That was rubbish on me. I'm falling straight off. I need to also do that perfect thing, so let's get rid of the one shooting for a start. Then we need to get rid of the shield guy. Okay, swap. I need to try and get this timing down. I think that was one. And that may have been two. I've got no force. I need some more force before we can do this again. I don't want to take him down for a minute. No, timing wrong. We tried. We've got to try and get that precision release done 10 times. And I think we've done it a few. It is tricky to get the timing right, to be honest. But we've done it a few times, I believe. But that's something we need to persevere with as well. We are going to take hits, so trying to get it done. Right, we need to deal with these guys first. I've actually turned him on our side. I need force to be able to do what I want with those guys with the release. A bit of force, not much. That might have been a perfect release there. May have just done one. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay. No. Just trying to get this perfect release timing right. Don't know if that was one. I'm really glad when that trophy pops, to be fair, because it's frustrating trying to get this one right. The others weren't too bad, to be fair.
Still resisting. Unwise.
I'm hit.
It's just getting the timing right, that's the problem. I think that's another one. I think that was successful, that one. Not sure about that one.
Opponent's life expectancy great.
Just timing. Come on, attack.
Quick, help!
Yeah, I'm not getting that timing right at all.
Give me a sim!
We still need to do the slam as well on a certain amount of enemies. That's something else we need to do. Come on. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. Force release. This precision release is so difficult in timing right. I think that was timing right there. But we're still trying to get 10 times. And that is just tricky. Yeah, open the door. Yeah, precision release, we need to do it 10 times for the trophy. And I just can't seem to get it. I think we've done it a few times. We must be quite close. We're just not close enough, obviously. But we haven't been on Coruscant for a very long time, especially not since the game finished. So there's a few things we need to get here, I think.
An intruder?
Come on then, come and get me. Let's try precision release again. We are going to take hits trying to do this move. As I say, it's all about timing. I think that was one of them. I think that was perfectly done, that one. Right, BD1 is needed to open this doorway. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the big guy behind the door. Let's swap to Blaster, because that's the stance we know a lot about. We know how to utilise better. I hate the spin. And this is a boss. So I didn't realise this is actually a boss. Because he's come up there. This is actually a boss. So this is maybe a legendary adversary, which we still need to finish. And he's beaten. Skill point acquired. Legendary enemy defeated. So we don't know how many legendary enemies there are in total, but you need to defeat them all for a trophy as well for the platinum. Okay, in here should be treasure. Ah, it's here. There we go. This is going to give us locations of another item. Oh no, we can now slice DT sentries. Okay, so we can control them. It's not as good as I was hoping it was going to be fair. Okay. Let's keep heading round. Again, if we come across enemies that we can try and do the precision release to, we'll try to. As we've got to kind of persist with that and hope we get it right.
How did someone sneak in? On target.
These guys that shoot, there's no point trying to do it on these guys because they're only just going to shoot us. There's no point trying to do it on those. But I did think we might find legendary bosses. We might find bounty hunters here, which is things we need to clear. Right, through the doorway. Let's see what's behind the door. A few things. Right, deal with the flying guy first. He's down. Trying to do precision release on the big guy, on the droids, can be tricky. Let's try it though. No, we got caught instead. Come on, precision release. I'll be glad when that trophy pops, because then we don't have to keep getting hurt. Problem is, I don't know how off my timing is. That's the problem. I think that was too early. Right, let's just take the droid down before we get completely destroyed. I do think it's harder to do on droids than it is on people. Okay, droid down. So, I think there was something to pick up here, wasn't there? The other side. Yep. Data disk, I'm guessing. Oh, pyro shard. Nice. So we need 90 in total. So empty Doma shop, and that's also a trophy needed for the platinum. So we're getting there with those. So we've got to head across here, and then from here, keep going round until we get to here. We can then do another quick save. Then we're heading through these green doors where we've not been before. I'm hoping for bounty hunters. It seems a weird thing to be hoping for, but it does mean it just makes our life a little bit easier and quicker if we can find them. That's the hope.
Enemy here. I'll stop you. Take a shot at him.
Right, just us versus this guy. Let's try and use precision release on this guy. Like I say, we'll take a few hits, but if we can try and get this done on him. Not when he's doing a red move though. Come on. No.
Much for you. More of that coming.
We'll help, PD.
Trying to get that timing right. Need more force.
Can't stand against me.
PD, here.
I think that was, yeah, that's precision release. So we definitely got another one in the box there. That was definitely a precision release. I'm pretty sure. Just because of the way we destroyed him afterwards, I think that was perfectly done. Right. Yeah, we're going to go across all these to get across. This is going to be tricky, I guarantee it. There. I knew it was going to be tricky. Should have done a double jump rather than a glide first there. Zip line. Didn't was making that zip line for a minute there, to be fair. Okay. So we head in here, we can get the save point there, and then we go through a door we've not been through before, because when we were last here, we did have access to it. It's quite nice to go back to some of these locations. Just to see what's changed after the end of the game as well, to be fair. Right, we need to head up here. Okay, this is our save point. So we'll quickly rest. We can't. There's no point in spending one skill point. We've got two, because we need two more. We may even find a perk slot here if all things go well. So, I think there's a gap to get through, I think, here. There is. There we go. Let's say, we haven't been where we're going in a second.
Don't fear the force. Come on, hit him! You quick, I'll give you that.
You're not the enemy.
Two of those are fighting for us now for a minute. Although that grenade's kind of dealt with one of them. I haven't got... I thought I was using the blasters, but I'm not. I'm not going to try and do precision release on a droid like that. I think that'd be a bad idea. We got him down though. No, we haven't. We just took his arm off. Come on. Oh, I hate that move. That move is a pain. That's his other arm off. Now he's just going to stamp around a lot. I can't slam him actually, I was trying to slam him. This is where you can't over attack when he's just going to use his feet, but he's down. That's pretty tricky enemies to defeat. Once you get them right, it's actually really satisfying. Right. We're going through that door there for the first time, which is over here. There's a sniper in there. Oh no, is that a flamethrower? I think it's a flamethrower. Again, we've not been in here before because we couldn't previously when we were last here, so I don't think there's going to be anything major to pick up because nothing is showing as such. There's a lift here we need to utilise. I think now we have access to everything in terms of unlockables and things. Being shown up on the map. I think we have unlocked everything that does that now. Right, from here, there's a doorway there, but I don't think that goes anywhere, does it? I'm hoping we can call the lift, otherwise we're kind of in a... We go all the way back if we can't call the lift. Hopefully we can. Ah, perfect. Because I couldn't hear anything, I had a moment where I thought, oh no, we can't call the lift. We've got to go all the way back. No, we can. So, again, we haven't been through this lift before because we couldn't. Because this was a blocked off area previously. Okay, let's see where we're going to go now. The idea is to work our way through Coruscant. There's things to pick up that we haven't done previously, and then hopefully we come across bounty hunters. If we get Coruscant cleared, we kind of then know there's nothing. We don't need to come back. For the platinum, you don't need 100% any planets. You just need to get all the pirate shards. We need 90 pirate shards minimum. All the perk slots, which I'm guessing we can find on planets, as that's what we've been doing so far. We've currently got 8. I'm guessing there's 10, 12 or something similar. And the rest of it is all general cosmetic stuff. We can gain the cosmetic trophies at any point. The only thing we do need is a bandana, and I don't know where it is. So I'm hoping we find it as we go along some of these planets and get things we need to grab. So, there is a scannable here. So we kind of need to drop down here. Yeah. We've had this before where it won't let me scan. Why are you not letting me scan? Oh, there we go. Got
something, buddy?
Turbo Dogs. Turbo Dogs are local favourites. Several exposes have attempted to shed light on the exposés on the popular product's meat sourcing. This has done nothing to dampen its appeal. Basically, they're made of anything but what they're meant to be made of. Okay, we go. I think we just need to go up that wall, don't we? And then we're going across here. Don't fall off, don't go too far. There we go. Bandana, please. Nope. Coruscant paint instead. Okay, there is a door we've not been to there, although it's showing there's nothing behind it. We better go and check what's actually there. It's that green door there. There may not be anything there, I don't know, but since we couldn't utilise it previously, and we can now, I want to see what's behind it. Not much by the looks of it. Ah, there is something here. That's why some of these places are definitely worth trying to figure out what's there. Even if there's nothing showing on the map, it's worth having a look. It's either going to be skill point or perk slot. Skill point. So yeah, definitely worth doing, even if there's nothing obvious there that you can see that you need. Right, where are we heading from here? Straight across. It is weird how quiet Coruscant is compared to when we were last here, to be fair. There's nothing that way. I'm going for the door. I'm expecting something to jump out of us at any moment. Bounty Hunter. Okay, can I get precision release done again here? Come on. I'm out of force. Turning down so you run out of force, you can't do it. It's worth a try. Right, we're slipping through the bit in the middle. But yeah, we'll work our way through Coruscant, then we'll head back to the Mantis. I don't know if it's worth heading back to the other place we went to, either the starship place. Can't remember the name of it, I look on the map. Nova Garen. Although it's and Tanalor, in fact, there could be things there we haven't seen. Right, where am I looking? Okay, there's a green door there. We've got what's to our right. There was something, but we've already picked it up according to the map. Yeah. I'm still expecting something to jump out of us at any point. What's behind the door? Because whatever is behind that door does not sound friendly. Although we've not been in that door, so I kind of need to open it. Could be a legendary boss, which I think it might be. Frenzied Jotas. This is one of the bosses then, I'm guessing, we haven't seen yet. We will need to scan him afterwards once we deal with him. Out of the way of him before he slams down. I don't think the force really has much effect on him, to be fair. No. Try and get behind him whenever we can. Okay, force that. Yeah, force definitely doesn't have any effect. He's definitely frenzied. Probably over. No, we got him, we got him. Frenzied Jotas, legendary enemy defeated. Can we scan him? It's not going to let me scan, is it? There's no way we've got a Frenzied Jotas in our data bank, which tells me we should be able to scan him. Look at the Empire Bedlam raids 100%. Morocco. I'm just trying to see if we have got one. If we've got one, it doesn't matter. If we can't, there's an issue. Because we do need to scan everything for it to count. Suitaban Alpha. Yeah, there's an issue because it's not there, is it? I've got a feeling that's the one we're missing there, but for some reason we can't scan him. I don't understand why we can't, to be fair. We can collect this though while we're here. Unless we're going to see another one at some other point. Hopefully you will. Because things like that are going to block the platinum, which then makes it not worthwhile doing everything else if we can't do it. That's another skill point. We can spend those next time we get a chance. Just going to walk around it and just see if we can get an angle. The beady one's not making a single bit of noise. So unless we're going to face another one at some point, that may be a blocker. But we won't know for sure until later on. Either that, or we need to come back. But then I don't know if you can go back and do a legendary boss twice. Where's this taking us? I didn't know this was going to take us up in the lift. There is a shard, supposedly, in there. There's something to pick up. Where is... the game